Let me show you what's going on with your forecast. Clouds and radar not showing anything significant over the state. We are going to stay storm-free today. A live look outside from our Covington Cellars camera there in High. A little blurry before sunrise, but you can tell with the contrast we've got some clouds, but overall a mainly clear sky up top. Temperature in Austin 60 degrees, and we pretty much have everybody in those 50s and 60s this morning. Something to note, the fog in our eastern counties continues to make a run at parts of the western eastern counties and the Austin metro. It's slower to progress compared to yesterday, but I still think getting into the 7-8 a.m. hour that there's going to be a little bit more of that fog encroaching on the I-35 corridor. So something to keep in mind. We don't have any dense fog advisories in place this morning. Temperatures later today in the upper 70s. So mild to start and very warm to finish. In fact, unseasonably warm with everybody in the 70s and 80s. Those 80s out in the hill country, courtesy of some drier air there, but everybody's going to be warm, everybody's going to be dry. As far as how our skies play out today, this computer continues to put out a couple spots of drizzle in our northeastern counties. I don't believe that. I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're on our way to clearing skies with mostly partly sunny conditions by end of afternoon, early evening. Overnight, likely to see the clouds come in, and this will also be accompanied by a cold front that comes in. A little bit more of a northwest progression here than due north, but I anticipate this cold front to have a few spotty sprinkles right along it, 10% chance or less. So it's light, it's not widespread, it's nothing that I'm really excited about, but there will be some cooler temperatures and gusty winds behind it. By the time we hit Thursday evening, we're already starting to see those clouds disappear, and they won't come back on Friday. Friday, we get back those mostly sunny conditions. So despite the fact that, yes, there is a little bit of a rain chance there, I think the winds and the cooler temperatures will be the bigger deal here. Getting into the overnight hours, you can see those wind gusts now coming out of the north-northeast at about 20 to 30 miles per hour. So you'll know when that cold front hits you. Temperatures won't crater behind it. We're only going to the upper 60s, and then the 70s come back as we get into Friday. So really no harm, no foul with this one. Rain chances on the way early next week, but in case you missed it, this disturbance Sunday that I was thinking would bring us some rain is now tracking too far to the north. So I don't think we're going to be looking at any sort of wet weather potential on Sunday any longer. I think as that storm goes north, rain chances follow it. So no longer our issue. 70s today, 60s with the gusty winds tomorrow, 10% chance of a sprinkle early, but that'll be it. More sunshine Friday into the weekend. Mostly to partly sunny skies with low rain chances here early next week, and your temperatures warming to the 80s next week. Overnight lows far from freezing. Last few days of February.